doing this, only to do that, seems silly. I think putting the point to the ground is behind, and cutting the flugel with whatever step you need. So depending on what position your partner is in, pick a target that makes sense. It'll depend slightly on the height difference between you and your partner. It'll depend what guard he's in, what the distance is, etc. Just pick a decent target. Okay, I'm going to try and hit him in the upper arm, here. And so I'm going a bit to the side to avoid his point. Step one, I pick my target and I hit it. If he parries that, step two, he drops his point onto it, so now I cut round from the right into the shield position. So I figure that's pretty much a St-Cergue. So I'm cutting into the head. Now I want to do that, thinking about my crossguard, remembering the lesson of the flugel. If I just do that, I'm in danger. This is not a good position. So I'm placing my crossguard in the strong of my sword so that I have safety. I don't have to bind him. I can if I want, but I don't have to. Sorry? I just make sure that this is here, ready to protect my hand. So, step one, I pick the target and hit it. Step two, he parries it, and I come round into the shield. So step two, here we are, he drops the sword onto it, and I dive round into the shield, with whatever footwork you need. Step three, this is the interesting one, he parries. And I come round from the left into the Gassenhal. Remember the Gassenhal is an Oberhal followed by a back edge cut up the same line. So, from here, he parries, and I come round. What's my target? What do you think? His head. Bam! What's the problem with this? Sorry? Yeah, I'm open. My crossguard is not protecting me. He can hit me in the arms, the head, whatever. He might not be entirely conscious while he's doing it, but he can still hurt me. Any other targets?
Forearms.
Sorry, forearms. It could come to here. That is a good option. You don't know idea? Forearms. We could certainly go to the arms. If he's parrying quite tightly though, if you do the second parry with the elbows quite close. So here, actually it's really difficult for me to get forearms. If the person parries out here, yes, forearms are a good choice. If the person parries here, it's more difficult. Any other options?
Legs.
Legs. What's the problem with this? I'm still open. Any other ideas?
Again.
You can hit the sword.
Legs I said as a reason for coming up again.
Someone said sword. Yes, exactly. So this is my interpretation of this technique in this situation. From here, boom, and take his face off. I think you must. I want to So thinking about this from the point of view of how can I use my sword, how can I use my body, how can I use my position to give me better safety and security at the end of the technique. If I go to hit him, I'm not always safe. This is one of the reasons we see so many double hits, or afterblows, or just problems in sparring and competitions. We always go for the hit, and not necessarily for a good, secure action. But in the 16th century, we see a lot of actions directed at the blade. Now, Meyer has his rose, maybe you disengage, come round, bam, knock the blade down, hit the head. All kinds of things you can do to the blade to clear the blade out of the way so you can hit the head. This is a really powerful and a really nice way of doing things. So here we are, we're put in a position, I come in with the flugel, I come round with the shield. From here, I don't because he's kind of close to himself. However, the sword is a really big target. Almost always hit the sword if you try.